Hi and welcome to Buzzard Exploration. Today we're at Ravenscar in North Yorkshire on the northeast coast, just north of Scarborough, but not quite as north as Whitby. And we're just looking at an abandoned railway tunnel from the 1800s. I'll put a load of description down about the railway, what it was used for, and Ravenscar itself, because there's a lot of history here. But today we're going to go through the tunnel. Both tunnel entrances are open, and it looks quite dry. We've got Ziggy with us, if he ever stands still. Ziggy in his coat. Mr. Coop. He isn't lucky. Andrea is with us. So let's go and have a look in the tunnel. Better put the torch on.
Come on.
So as with most railway tunnels, you've got the great big blocks at the bottom, the foundation of the walls. And then the little bricks, normal brickworks, forming the arch above. And on this ceiling of the tunnel there's like an algae that's almost luminescent, which gives it that white appearance, which is quite cool. It's vented as well at the top when it's been bricked up to give it ventilation. All in all, it looks as though it's in pretty good condition for its age. Every now and again there's little refuges, like in most tunnels, where you would dodge trains coming through on the main track. I would suspect that this has just been a single track through here. You can't fit two trains side by side, so but quite early on in the 1800s, I would have said. But like I said, I'll put it all in the description. The floor's quite level, as it would have been. In fact, it almost sounds like it's still cinder there, isn't there, from when it was originally built. Somebody's been in and marked, presumably, the measurement of the tunnel from one end to the other. Above this refuge here, there's some ironwork in the wall. I don't know if you can see those brackets. And the refuges are made of an archway of bricks against this natural, looks like sandstone. So yeah, quite a clean little tunnel to go through. There's another wire, a cabling from somewhere in one of the refuges on the other side. So that's the Scarborough end of the tunnel, and we're heading towards the Whitby end. It's our first venture into a tunnel, so it's quite cool. We will be hopefully going up to Kettleness and Sands End and going in those tunnels at some point with better torches. So these little torches aren't very good. With the measurement there on the wall. That's quite clean, isn't it, in there? It's not really deteriorated at all, that one. You two okay? Zig? You alright? Coop, you alright? Yeah, there, the boys are alright. Hard as nails. It's actually quite warm in here as well, isn't it? I thought it'd be freezing. And the measurement on the wall. And one of these marker blocks for some reason. Just keep your eye open for anybody that's... No, I don't suppose there'll be any graffiti or anything, but... I can't believe how clean it is. Very white on the ceiling there. And there is a little bit of moisture, but it's not too bad. Timber on the floor and something. What have you found? You found a piece of glass. There's bits of foil, and there's not too much rubbish in here, but bits of foil and plastic and odd bits of human rubbish in here. There. That is sandstone, you can see it there, it's all crumbled off. It's all crumbled. So there's not a lot to see in tunnels, obviously, but they do carry a lot of history. When you first look in, it's absolutely pitch black. I mean, look at the brickwork there, that's been replaced, obviously, in recent times. That's not old brickwork. Look at that, that's almost been rebuilt. That. You look at the bricks there, that's modern brickwork. What are you doing looking through? There will be a cavity behind. Because obviously they've got to take the bedrock, the natural rock back, to dig through it. That's all new brick, that. With marker. So yeah, not a lot to see, but a good experience to walk through these things if you can. A lot of them are obviously unstable. It is getting colder. I thought it was warmer at that end, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's wetter at this end though. More modern brickwork there, look. And the walls are wetter. At 100. There's somewhat. They look like batteries. They're all central batteries by the look of it. That's what they look like. What that is. That's a pin. That's off the railway. It's a metal pin that's corroded. You look at that. Look at that, Ziggy. Not a bone. Well spotted. There's been a lot of brickwork in here, hasn't there? Right down here. $180. Stuff falling down here. That old pin there, that old rusty pin. Right, it's corroded. The pin in the wall here. or rusty. So you've walked through it once and you miss stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, somebody's obviously been through and measured it. 55 there. I'll put all the measurements and lengths and things in the description, and a lot of the history of tunnel and Ravenscar and the industry that was here. Ravenscar was actually supposed to be built up as a boom town, with lots of roads put in and lots of plans laid for building houses and things for the workers for the Allen works, but it just never happened. So the roads are here and the railway was here, but the industry never took off. About to exit the northern quarter, which is here. Oh yeah. So that was the tunnel at Ravenscar. Whew. It did get a lot colder at this end, didn't it?
Yeah. It's not actually that cold here.
No.
It was inside.
Just where it was wet. Just where it was wet. And then the railway obviously went through that cutting there. And on top of the hill there is an aerial, a television aerial mast or a radio mast, and that's Stoop Brow, which is where a Halifax bomber crashed during the Second World War. So there's a lot of history around here.
That falls into there.
That's where the railway comes out of the tunnel at the Whitby end, which is what we're walking on, which is now a footpath, and it goes under this bridge now. Well, it used to go under the bridge. This goes to Robin Hood's Bay and then up past Robin Hood's Bay to Whitby, Sands End, Kettleness, and then further north. It's the same construction as the tunnel. Footpath goes up on top of that. That's the main railway path up there, which went over this little two-arch bridge here. Cool little feature. Same construction as the other bridge. Also the cubby hole at the side. Same cubby hole. Archway here. Nice and dry in here. Dry. Excuse me. And there's been a lot of quarrying here over the years. Brick wall here, like a platform being built here. Probably brick walls there, look. Probably for loading. Whatever the stone they were quarrying for the tunnels or whatever. This joins back up with the main railway track. This is the cinder track. Yeah, there's an alum quarry. This is another feature that I remember from being a kid, being brought here to this brick archway. Very vivid memory from my childhood. They've also cleared it all, National Trust. I used to go in there as a kid. It's amazing that they've put that on, and yet you can walk through the tunnel, the railway tunnel. Big pieces of brickwork there with vents in them. And the quarry is massive. I don't think I came around the back of it. Anything up there?
Well, I want to get up, but I don't really like climbing.
Very wet. Oh, very wet. You go up this way, look.
I want to go see what those stones are.
Up here. I think. Oh. I won't come up. I won't come up here. It's wet through. So you can go across here. You come up where Ziggy is and then come across where I'm going. It's just quarried stone. Just quarried stone up there. And here's the quarry. A big shale bank. Oh.
This is like Star Trek.
See, these are the cool things that if you stay to the footpath you don't see. That is cool. And that's only part of it. You can see.
To get him to the, you know, show the sheer size then. Ziggy.
So, where the, hopefully you can see where the camper van is, down from there is where the tunnel is, top there, there is Ravenscar Tunnel. There's a nice footpath goes down. Go around towards Scarborough that way, south. That's where they can find fossils. There's a seal colony.